What's going on, guys? Welcome to 100% Chelsea. Oran back again, obviously. Comes to every game so often. You might know him from Sky Sports My Special Day, which I'm with John Terry. Just say that every single time we see him, but obviously he's been on here quite a few times as well. But obviously now, played 4 games. Well, the last 4 games he's lost 2.
Yeah.
Points gap has gone from 10 points to 4 points. How worried are you about what could potentially happen to us regarding Spurs in the semi-final, obviously, as well? But as well as that, you know, as well as the semi-final, you've got the chance of us completely capitulating after that and potentially losing the league. I mean, it is a real possibility now, isn't it?
My heart says we're still going to win the league, but my head is telling me we're going to do Liverpool.
Liverpool?
When Gerrard slipped and they...
do a Liverpool?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do Liverpool. We've played Liverpool, mate. I thought we were done. But yeah, go on.
Liverpool were a street ahead of everyone. They had the league wrapped up as we have the league wrapped up. And City overtook them. And I can see that happening in Spurs. I don't see us beating Spurs next week. Even before coming into this game, I didn't see us beating Spurs next week because they're on a roll. Have they won like 6-7 games in a row?
I don't know. However many games in a row that they've won, but they're obviously. We were talking to some United fans and they were saying they do us a favour and beat them. So obviously there's still a chance.
Do you think United are going to beat Spurs? Look how well Spurs are playing. We were just terrible today. We've given United confidence that they really don't deserve. As I said earlier on, David Luiz would do terrible in the League of Ireland. Have you ever watched a League of Ireland game?
Do you really want me to answer that question?
Defensively, it's tragic. It really is.
How tragic are we talking? Are we talking Liverpool tragic, or are we talking, very, very tragic?
Oh God.
Or tragic. You know, it's Liverpool tragic as well because they can't defend to save their lives.
Arsenal tragic.
Arsenal tragic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad. But I mean, there's always a chance. Like anyone can beat anybody in this league, and I know it's me now being romantic again, and I really shouldn't be. I'm really annoyed, to put it quite bluntly.
Annoyed. I flew over here. I'm extremely annoyed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, it's a case of we've got.
I feel more Chelsea now that I've seen them lose once.
Have you never seen us lose before?
No.
Mad. Oran, where have you been all my life?
I think I don't know where to go. As in, really seeing that performance today, I have no idea. I've never seen us perform that badly. As in, yeah, okay, last season we were quite terrible, but honestly, it felt like there was no one to put any effort in.
Do you think it comes down to squad depth? I mean, there's obviously a case of we got. We play well when we have the system in place and we have the correct players, but obviously we're missing other players as well. Alonso obviously went. Courtois, I didn't see the second goal because I wasn't in the ground, so I couldn't get a ticket. But obviously I still came up to do what I need to do because it's important to get your guys' views across. But you know, Begovic is a good second string keeper, but he's not exactly the.
I don't think he's a first choice keeper for a team like Chelsea or Man United or Liverpool.
Maybe if he started playing more.
He played a lot last season.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but a lot of that wasn't down to him, in my opinion. A lot of it was down to defence.
You see, a lot. I feel sorry for Courtois. Sorry, not Courtois, Begovic, because it feels like every time Begovic starts the defence, they're just like, we don't want you here. Concede a couple of goals and hopefully you'll be shipped on. As in, I actually like Begovic. As in, I don't think he's that bad of a keeper, but I don't think the defence do him any favours ever.
No.
Like look at the whole of last season.
Yeah.
The defence did not do him any favours whatsoever. I was at 2 games last season. The defence were terrible against Swansea for him, and then I was at Villa and Courtois played.
Yeah. I mean, let's look forward now. Obviously, we're looking backwards, looking at potential. We're looking over our shoulders at Spurs, which is obviously something there. But obviously, to be successful, you have to have a mentality of you have to look forwards.
I actually don't know how we're looking. Looking over Spurs. Like we're looking over our shoulder for Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs are Spurs.
So what do you mean Spurs are Spurs?
You've been a Chelsea fan for what? How long? You know.
I have been, but I'm also as well as I know, but as well as Spurs being Spurs, as you put it, I'm not very tribal, and I'm looking at the past couple of seasons. Spurs by and large, for the majority of last season, well, they were kind of quiet and quietly going about their business. Same again this season, quietly going about his business, and they're coming loud at the end. People are saying they're serial bottlers. Pochettino's surely going to have learned from last season, and Spurs being Spurs are playing well, and they have the capability to play well. And obviously you're looking at...
It scares me. It honestly scares me, because last season Spurs were shaky at times, but this season they don't look like they're going to bottle it. That's what I'm worried about.
They got who I think the best young player in the league is, as well as, you know, the best young player in Europe. I personally think Dele Alli's probably one of the best in Europe in terms of young players. But we've got to have the mentality, as well as looking over our shoulders. The most important thing now is we look forward at the games we got. We play Spurs. Whatever happens in there, we then have to make the decision. Right, this is where we've lost. So now we've just got to focus on the league. Get that done. We can't do league and cup double. That's off the table. Focus on the game. If we do stay in the cup, we go brilliant. Let's focus on the season now. Then we've got a cup. We've got the cup final afterwards potentially. But right now, we have Everton, Southampton, Watford, Sunderland. You know, we've West Brom. We have 5 games there. Everton is a must-win now. I would have been happy with a point at Everton.
I think Everton are unbeaten at home in 6.
Everton are a good team at home. They are a very good team. It's a case of I just think that there's a lot of stuff that could potentially happen. But for other 4, they are winnable, and we have to win those games. If we win them, we keep winning now, and we just keep going right. We've got this game now. Take each one as it comes. We can focus on them, get those points on the board. Spurs are still chasing. No matter how well they play, we'll
slip up again though. We will. As in, we still have to play Everton away, which we've already talked about. They're formidable at home. We always slip up against Southampton, as Sammy said earlier on. But I cannot see Spurs slipping up, unfortunately. But then again, they play Arsenal. Do you really see Arsenal beating Spurs? Arsenal and Man United are the only realistic hopes that we have. Can you see them beating? I have faith in Crystal Palace could do it, but by then Crystal Palace could be safe and go oh, there you go, there you go, Pot, take the 3 points.
Who knows?
I also do think we're being maybe slightly over dramatic, but after that performance,
what needs to be done? If you were Conte right now and you've lost 2 of your last 4 games, 1 against Crystal Palace, who even though they had the big sound bounce, we should be beating them, and 1 against Man United, who was clearly baying for blood, and you've clearly we've not got the squad depth. Well, what do we do now? We could be without Courtois, and we could be without Alonso going into the semi-final of the FA Cup against a team that's second in the league, steamrolling people for fun. We've been grinding out results. They've been going and just battering people.
I think that's what we need to. I think we need to grind out results. As in, an Antonio Conte team could have easily come to Old Trafford if everyone was putting in 100% effort and won 1-0, or even just held out for a 0-0. If that's what we really needed to do. Yeah, I know I'm a bit pessimistic saying holding out for a 0-0.
Hey, pessimism is a good thing, mate. I'm pessimistic as well. Come on.
I think you've rubbed off on me. I've been really pessimistic lately. Honestly. Oh, what have you done? I used to have so much, optimism.
You used to be a kid. You're not really a kid anymore, mate. Welcome to reality. This is where you have to get a job and you have to pay taxes. And there's stuff which is horrible and you've got to deal with it all. And it's life. And life's hard, but you can enjoy it and do what you need to do. So obviously, guys, if you came all the way up to Manchester today, like me as well, thank you for coming. For what Oran told me, you were absolutely formidable in the ground, so well done to you. So obviously make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links are down in the description: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter and Instagram. Also check out Ginger Mourinho TV. Is it still Ginger Mourinho?
Yeah, well, okay, you're old enough. How does Ginger Conte sound? There you go. That's why it's Ginger Mourinho.
Obviously, potential names down in the description for Oran's new channel. Obviously, Ginger Conte. Conte is off the table. But guys, make sure you subscribe to him
You
and
know what?
subscribe to us.
Actually, if you guys have any name suggestions, I will gladly take them.
Put them down in the description. I will see you guys very, very soon, and Oran will see you over on his channel. Take care.